Mary Helandera with the Taylor Automotive family today. We are going to visit with a brave woman named Erin Stampflmeier, and we are at Erin Ann's, known for their amazing ice cream and juices, but there is more inside, and let's go in and find out. Hello, today we are with Erin Stampflmeier, owner of Erin Ann's Ice Cream and Juices. Hello, how are you today?
Hi, good, how are you?
Could you tell us a little bit about your history and the deciding factor of being brave and opening up your own business?
Sure. I went to traditional school, worked in corporate America. Previous to this, I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, but we own Sylvan Studio that's next door also. So family business has been in my life since I was a child. My dad worked for the family business, and so we took over Sylvan about 10 years ago, and so that work ethic, that lifestyle has been a part of our lives for pretty much ever. But around that same time, about 10 years ago, when we were up here more and started to notice there's no ice cream shop downtown, and we really could use some other things like that in the downtown area. That kind of seed was planted, and then as time went on, eventually the previous tenants moved out of here, and we just took that as our opportunity. So it took us about 4 years from demo to 2020. It gave us a little bit of a pause. We were approved by the health department just before, like a week before Ohio shut down. So we took a pause and just kind of took a step back to breathe and evaluate. And then once things started to open back up, we full speed ahead with construction. But we got it down to the studs and rebuilt. We scraped plaster off the brick walls and everything to expose a lot of the original character. So that's kind of how it was born. From there to ice cream is a treat for people, and we've had some food allergies in our family and just different dietary needs over the years, and so having young kids, it becomes very prevalent that it's hard when they have limited options going places. So we wanted to create an environment where we kind of did the opposite. A lot of our treats are allergy conscious, our kitchen celiac safe, so we really cater to that category of people that need something, that are conscious, that are diabetic, that are whatever health challenges they've had throughout their life. We hope to provide an option for them. So.
Perfect. What are a few of the most challenging as well as rewarding aspects of owning your own business?
Okay. Challenging, I would say, now that we're open, the build out was obviously a challenge, just being able to push forward and go through with, obstacles that come up along the way. That's always a challenge no matter what. I think one of the challenges now that I face is making sure we're creating consistency across our team, making sure that when you walk into a restaurant, you want as good or better than what you got last time, and just creating that consistency can be a challenge day to day. So we have an amazing team right now, and that's definitely one of the rewarding parts of it is we've got an amazing team, and I couldn't do it without all of them. We have family that supports us through and through, so.
Yeah, it's very important. I know you mentioned some of the things that make Erin Ann's unique,
Yeah.
such as the dietary, being cognizant of that, but and you have such a beautiful environment. What are you most proud of when you walk in every morning?
The building itself, it took a lot to restore it, and I'm really happy with the decisions we made along the way of restoring it. The building's actually been in our family since 1959, so it's been around for a long time, and we just tore it back to some of that original character. So the building itself, I'm definitely proud of, but also offering those options. We've had people cry over gluten-free waffle cones and things like that. Things you just wouldn't expect. Or when a little kid comes up and their mom and dad can say, you can have any of these options in the ice cream cabinet instead of you can have one or two. So that's definitely kind of brings you back to why we've done this, because sometimes it's a stretch to own a business.
Well, I know we're bringing my gluten-free friend that I almost sent over the deep end by giving her pancakes that I didn't realize. So this is a wonderful treat.
It absolutely is. And we intended to be gluten-free, but once we opened and didn't have any gluten in the kitchen, it was easy to just decide to stay celiac safe. So that's a whole nother step for people that do have celiac disease.
Oh, that is very nice to know. What advice would you give someone thinking about opening up their own business?
If you have a business partner, or my husband Scott is very instrumental in our business too, don't quit on the same day. There will be challenges that come up. Even just the build out itself, 2020, pausing, it was what? It was crazy to think, we've done this much, do we push forward, do we stop? But we just never quit on the same day. And you have to, one of the hardest things is letting go of control to some degree. I think I've had to learn to step back and trust that things are okay. We're open a decent amount of hours, so I can't physically be here every moment. So just letting go and really finding those good people that you can trust to be the face of your business. So
Well,
it's been
being in
huge.
this environment, I can certainly step back and trust that Erin Ann's is going to be here for quite some time.
you.
And wish you the best of luck. And thank you so much for being on the show
Thank you so
today.
much.
Thank you so much, Erin, for letting us be in this beautiful environment and seeing what you have to offer here at Erin Ann's, and more importantly, for being brave and taking that leap to get behind the driver's seat of your own business. Let's hit the road ourselves and see who's next on Women in the Driver's Seat.